Hello, this is Dinah Lane from Channel 18 in Harwich. Very nice that we're here today with Michele Inslee, who is a Harwich resident. Many people here know her because of her involvement in the yoga classes on the beach and also at the community center. And she also happens to be the executive director of SPAT. And I would like to just introduce Michele now and ask her to describe what it is that SPAT is and does. Hi, Michele.
Hi, Dinah. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
So I understand SPAT is very, very much involved, and in fact is the brains and the brawn behind the Wellfleet Oyster Fest. And so perhaps you can tell us a little bit about what SPAT is, what it stands for, and also about what you have planned for the Oyster Fest this year, which is such a popular community event.
Absolutely. So Wellfleet SPAT, Shellfish Promotion and Tasting, is the name of the nonprofit organization. SPAT is the acronym for Shellfish Promotion and Tasting, and it also is the name for a newly attached baby oyster. So that's where that name comes from. The nonprofit's mission is to preserve, protect, and promote Wellfleet's shellfishing and aquaculture industry. And we do that through promotional activities like the Wellfleet Oyster Fest, educational lectures and tours like our Shellfish Farm tours, granting activities like our Nauset Regional High School Scholarship Award Program, the Community Grant Awards, and other initiatives to support the industry, such as our marketing campaign that we're embarking on right now.
Mm-hmm. It's great. Well, I have attended a Wellfleet Oyster Fest in person, but of course I've never seen an online version of it because I don't think you've ever had one. So is that correct? Is this the very first time?
That is correct. So this year is quite an unusual year for everyone, and we were not able to hold our live event, which it is very popular. It grew from its first year in 2001 from a 500-person event to 2019 to a 23,000 person event. And
23,000.
23,000 people. And in this environment, it would not be safe to hold that scale of an event. And so, and it's become really, I have to just also say about that growth of the event, that growth was primarily grassroots, word of mouth, people coming, having a great time, enjoying the coastal culture and all that the Cape has to offer, really. So the event is really a boon, an economic boon for the whole Cape Cod, and especially the mid to lower Cape region.
Yes, well, it's certainly a popular event for everyone I know around here, as well as far and wide. So what do you have planned for this year with the online version? Speaking of brawn, I mentioned brawn earlier. I'm thinking about the shucking. I know that's a big piece of it, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So when we realized we couldn't hold the event, we started to think about what we could do. And the event, the little signature attraction that started the whole thing and contributed largely to the popularity of this event was the shuck-off. That first oyster opening competition happened in 2001 and has happened every year since. Our event is a qualifying event for the national shucking competition in St. Mary's County, Maryland, and that is a qualifying event for the international shuck-off competition in Galway, Ireland. So it's a very serious event. So when we were reimagining the festival into an online version, we couldn't imagine, having anything else, or, that would, we shaped it around that.
We had to have the shuck.
Yeah, we had to have the shuck off, and then everything else is just bonus. And so the way we're doing it is we are filming the shuck off. We've invited the top 10 shuckers, the champion shuckers for the last 19 years, to compete to find the best of the best for the 20th annual. This is also our 20th annual anniversary of the event. And we're filming this at the What Theater in Wellfleet, Massachusetts, because they are just, a great community partner also. And then because of the environment also, we wanted to have some different celebrity chefs or musicians, but we weren't able to do that either. So we've reached out to 3 different celebrity chefs and 1 musician, and they're sending us little recordings of themselves. So the chefs are Ming Tsai from Simply Ming. He's a television celebrity and he has a lot of different food products. Jamie Bissonette, who is a James Beard award-winning chef, and he's a co-owner of 3 Boston restaurants. And then Elle Simone Scott, who is a food stylist and is a new celebrity on America's Test Kitchen. And then our musical guest is G Love, who also is now of Cape Cod. He now lives in Orleans.
How fabulous.
It's going to be fabulous. The chefs will be showing different preparations because, you know, oysters can be eaten raw on the half shell, but they could also be prepared all sorts of other different ways. So they'll be sharing their favorite recipes. We'll have the shuck off, and then we'll have a couple of videos about Wellfleet, the beautiful growing region, and the shellfish harvesters themselves, because Wellfleet is really known for its growing region. It's a 400-year-old commercially harvested area. It's an area where oysters want to grow. It's beautiful, but what makes the oysters so unique is the shellfishermen themselves that carry on that 400-year-old legacy.
Right. And this is a way also to just support the industry, as well as all of the scholarships and things that you do. It's really about supporting the shellfisher people. Is that correct? Right?
Absolutely. I mean, that is our mission, but there are many people in the community benefit from our scholarship awards. I mean, we did a relief program for, you know, during the pandemic. We've helped a local hatchery in Dennis. We have a loan program for Lower Cape, you know, shellfishermen who want to begin or expand their business. We've got that college scholarships for any graduating senior going into the marine sciences. We support Mass Audubon. So there's a lot of things, and all told, we've put out over $736,000 to the local community over these last 19 years.
Yeah. So it's a real community benefit. It's a wonderful, wonderful organization. And can you just tell us exactly when and how to access this event?
Absolutely. Thank you. Yes, we are calling it the 20th Annual Wellfleet Oyster Fest All-Star Shuck-Off. Because the shuck must go on. So it will go on Saturday, October 17th at 5 p.m. We'll be streaming live on YouTube. So you can visit our YouTube channel now. It's Wellfleet Spat. That's and you know, sign up, subscribe to our channel now so you're ready. So maybe get it situated on your smart TV.
Yep. Start sharing.
On our website, which is wellfleetspat.org, you can learn all about the event. You'll have a link to the YouTube channel. We are doing a Learn to Shuck workshop with a famous Guinness Book World Record holder shucker from Toronto, of course, via Zoom. We'll have an online silent auction where people can bid on gifts from all around the Cape, so they can, you know, one of the other things that happens at the Oyster Fest is we have a lot of artists from around the Cape and, you know, other nonprofits and community partners and food vendors, and they're all there exhibiting and participating in the festival. So in lieu of that, some of them have given us some prizes for the online auction, so people can go in and bid on those and have a little piece of what they would have purchased or enjoyed at the festival.
Right. And actually, one of the odd and very positive things about being able to do this online is that it can be broadcast all over the world, I assume, but certainly, you know, people don't have to get up and go and beat the crowds. They can be able to watch from the comfort of their own home, learn a lot about how to prepare oysters. They can bid on the auction, and they can be joining in on a wonderful event.
Well, that's really what we're hoping. So thanks for bringing that up. That really aligns with our marketing campaign to just remind people of the historical legacy of Wellfleet's growing region. Our exceptional oysters we really feel that, you know, the taste is so perfect that Wellfleets are like the quintessential American oyster. It's the perfect brine, the perfect meatiness. They're really amazing. So that helps us to promote that. And then you're right, gives people an opportunity to still enjoy the festival, celebrate this event that they would have gone to, you know, in the comfort of their home with their friends and family. We're encouraging people to order Wellfleet oysters.
Get oysters ahead, right?
Oysters ahead. Yeah, get your favorite beverages and snacks. Tune in, and then also share pictures on our social channels, so that this way we can all be together this year.
That's a great, great idea, and it sounds like a really fun time. So thank you so much for coming to talk to us about it and sharing this with the people of Harwich, who I'm sure many, many of them are going to be wanting to tune in. This is so close by. It's a wonderful event. It's a real community event and a Cape Cod event. So we should all be very proud. Thank you so much, Michele, for coming.
Thank you so much.
This is again Dinah Lane for Harwich Channel 18.